Again, the receiving on that far side of the court has been an adventure as you look at Benitez.
0-0-1.
Have Benitez and Bouchard played together this season?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Point.
I know Martinez Vich and also Dizon have played together quite a bit through the second half of this year. I don't think they've quite had the results that they necessarily have wanted to have. I feel like they could have probably had a few more upsets than they have, but maybe this will be their week here in Vegas. So let's see if they can kind of put things together here this week.
1-0-2. Point.
That goes just long.
Martinez Vich is also coming off of Atlanta. He had a long match against Federico Staksrud in the semifinals, and let's see if that's kind of affecting him and his body after playing all those matches.
Well, you said it. The mileage he has put on his bodies this year.
3-0-2.
Especially in mixed doubles, he has to take over and play a lot of court. So let's see how he's moving early on here.
Point.
Now Benitez and Bouchard get another point. Good start here for the 52nd seed. That number may be just a little bit deceiving.
4-0-2. Point.
Yeah, that's the thing here, Drew, is every single match, first round, second round, whatever it is, there's no easy matches anymore like there was a year or two ago. Every match is so tough and the draws are so deep, and players are improving week in and week out, and it's, you think, oh, I have a first round, but it's like, no, you got to be ready to go from the very first point. I mean, they're down 0-5 right now.
Point.
That was a great off-speed ball. My Megan Dizon there going behind Juan Benitez on the backhand. He wasn't quite expecting it there, and she got it in the perfect spot.
Point.
After a 5-0 lead, back-to-back points here for Dizon and Martinez Vich.
Point.
We get 3 in a row now.
That's also the thing about a good serve when you have players on an odd number and they're unwinding the stack, is if you can get a good big serve and have them move over, you can kind of get some loose errors. You saw 2 missed returns there from Benitez and Bouchard.
How about this game of runs? Paris, 5 on one side, 4 on the other.
This is just a game of runs here. I would like to see a timeout called from Benitez and Bouchard just to kind of break up some of the momentum here.
Point.
Yep, 5 on each side.
You got to call a timeout here. You can't let people get more than
5-5-1.
3 or 4 points, let alone 5 in a row.
Point.
Paris, the amount of matches that we watch too, and seeing certain teams and players sometimes oblivious to the fact that those timeouts are there for a reason.
Absolutely, and I think sometimes on center court with some of the rule changes throughout this year, people are a little bit more timely on when they use them because you only have 1 and then you get a free challenge. But I think maximizing that early on can really stop someone going on a run of more than 4 or 5 points, because once it gets past that, I think you definitely need to take a timeout. Martinez Vich showing off his hands there.
5-6-1.
Certainly loves to get the crowd into it, does Jami. Oh.
That's really good ball movement there from Megan Dizon. I like how she was moving the ball behind Juan Benitez. She's moving the ball to Jeannie Bouchard. She's going left, right foot, really mixing up the play, and she really opened up the court there and forced the error from Bouchard.
No. 6-5-1.
6 unanswered here by Dizon and Martinez Vich.
Second serve.
So Benitez trying to put a stop to that. Gets served back here.
Six, 5-2. Point.
Just too many return errors on the side of Benitez and Bouchard. They've got to clean up
7-5-2.
those errors here. Bouchard was ready for that one. She slid all the way over. You see Jaume loading up with his two-handed backhand. You know it's coming. So good job of her getting out of the way and sitting ready for that one.
5-7-1. Second serve. Five, 7-2. Yes.
Ooh, I think she got that there on the line. Showing off her singles game there. That feels pretty good always when you go clean winner behind the guy and you're the girl in a mixed doubles match.
6-7-2.
Wonderful shot by Bouchard.
Side out.
Jaume coming right back at you. Coming up a little bit later today, A.J. Kohler, the boyfriend of Megan Dizon, will be on this court. Caitlin Christian by his side. And another combo to Hannah Blatt, Grayson Golden teaming up.
All the couples out here today.
That's right, couples day.
Second serve.
I'd like to see Jaume be a little bit more aggressive here, especially, I mean,
7-6-2.
I feel like there's been a few opportunities he could have poached on some early balls, and he's just kind of hanging back waiting for Megan to hit a third. I think he needs to kind of sneak in, and or he could just do that. That also works.
This guy is crafty, isn't he? He does some things on the court that just makes you say, how did he just do that?
Definitely. He has such good disguise on his two-handed backhand roll as well, and he can kind of speed it up anywhere, and it's so hard to read.
Side out. Six, 8-1.
There's Jaume again waiting for it. So still a 2-point lead here. Bouchard and Benitez trying to take advantage of this opportunity.
Six, 8-2.
Yeah, that serve looked a little out. Not something that you can afford here when it's 6-8.
8-6-1.
Oh, it's in.
Second serve.
Snuck one right behind Jaume there. That was a good job from Jeannie Bouchard just to kind of keep Jaume a little bit honest. So next time he goes over to poach, he might think twice about it.
I know you're a big tennis fan, Paris, watching the send-off that Bouchard had.
After review, the rally's overturned. The ball was in. Lost a free challenge.
Taking game one. Jaume serving. Oh, those are the things Jaume can do.
Yeah, and I think, like I said before, the more aggressive Jaume is with his two-handed backhand, but also just showing his presence on court and speeding up at Bouchard, it's going to benefit him and Dizon in the long run of this match.
Point game.
And there it is. So it's Jaume and it's Megan 11-6. Bouchard and Benitez, they start fast. They scored the first 5 points on Pickleball TV. Game 2 underway.
I'd like to see Juan Benitez be a little bit more aggressive here early on in game 2. I think towards the end of game 1, Jaume Martinez Vich was being slightly more aggressive out of the two. So Juan needs to step it here early in the second to send a message. That was a great setup by Megan Dizon there. You see her kind of do the inside in, speed up out of the air, kind of surprising Juan Benitez, and then getting the second ball to put it down at his feet.
So not the start Bouchard and Benitez were looking for. Great hands by Dizon.
Oh my gosh, that's just too good. See, that's what Martinez Vich can do with his backhand. He can take that straight ahead at the lady in front of him, or he can go behind the guy. It's just so hard to read. That's also the benefit too. A lot of guys usually go to the one-handed backhand off the dink, and if you can add two to your game, there's just so much more variety, and it's so much harder to see. He sped that one up before he went behind. He's changing his spots as well, and that's such a big thing within the game now of you're changing your spots always. You're never going really in the same place more than 2 or 3 times.
And this one goes wide, 4-0 in the blink of an eye. So finally a side out to the 52 seed. Paris, this match or this event entirely is a progressive draw. Do you prefer that over the normal draws on the Carvana PPA Tour?
You know, I've been trying to figure out this year if I like the traditional start from Thursday to Sunday, or if I like the progressive where we start Monday or Tuesday and go through Sunday. And I think we're just so many weeks on the road. It's kind of nice to come in on Thursday and leave Sunday, in my opinion, even though we have more matches. It's just a little less travel time on us and a little bit easier. We can, after a tournament, we can go home for like 2 or 3 days versus from progressive draw to progressive, we have to go from one place to the next, and we don't get hardly any time at home, it seems. So next year, I think we're moving to all progressive for every event. So I think it's going to be really tough on players, and we're not going to be home as much as we'd like to.
Interesting point. Because I will say, as that ball goes awry and the lead continues to swell, I think for the viewer, progressive maybe a little bit because it's more variety.
Absolutely, and I think too, and I understand the moving it to progressive is because viewership perspective, you know when someone is going to play and you know the schedule, so you can go and watch your favorite players and make sure you're there for their matches. And usually people come in, you know, more for the doubles, so when they get off work, they can kind of come and know what they're going to get versus singles all day or mixed all day, and just having the variety is good for the sport.
Just short from Dizon, but a 7-0 lead. And you just get the sense that Dizon and Martinez Vich in complete control.
Yeah, Bouchard and Benitez are going to have to be a little more aggressive here, I think, and get up to the kitchen. I felt like they haven't really had many long kitchen points in this game compared to game 1. I feel like game 1, they were kind of getting up to the line a little bit easier. So I'd like to see them kind of drop and get in and then be aggressive once they get up to the line.
See that last ball, Benitez thought it got a piece of Dizon. Dizon shook her head, said, nope, did not touch me. And finally, the first point for Bouchard and Benitez. There's that aggressiveness you talked about. They need much more of it.
That's a great drive from Benitez behind Martinez Vich there. It's just keeping Martinez Vich honest on that side as well. And for the next one, he doesn't know maybe where Juan Benitez is going to go with his next drive.
Oh.
Little showmanship there from Juan Benitez.
Wonderful touch.
Yeah, you can see Megan there on that one. I felt like she kind of told herself, don't reach for that one, and that was my initial thought as well, of kind of take a step back and roll that back in the kitches versus reaching and then missing that in the net there.
Bouchard, the final save there. and they continue to chip away at the lead.
That was a great off-speed behind the back, behind Jaume's back from Juan Benitez, and that set up Jeannie's put away on the next one. And true doubles is also all about setting your partner up, right? It's going for spots. It's not necessarily hitting a winner off a speed up. It's usually you're setting up the ball for another one. So it's always either 2 or 3 shots to put away the ball versus a lot of people. And what I see in amateur play is they go Mach 10 on a speed up instead of slower and then setting it up for the next one.
So 4 straight here for Bouchard and Benitez off. They had scored that. It would have been timeout. Time for Dizon and Martinez Vich. Instead, the side out now, and the 3-point lead. Ooh. Jaume says it's out.
Got a challenge.
Benitez says not so fast. Play, let's get the ball.
The ball was out. Lost free challenge, no free challenge. 1 free challenge. We'll resume play at 8-4-1.
Sometimes these replays are...
So for us to go out there and do that was definitely a different experience versus I've done it a few times in doubles when you go 3 out of 5 on Championship Sunday, and when you have also a partner next to you, it's easier to kind of maintain your level and to get yourself fired up and get going. But when you're just out there, just you're battling. I mean, you're battling so many mental demons, physical demons. It's like kind of all of the above with that format. But I think it was a really good tournament, and it was fun to be a part of. And I hope they do many more moving forward. Maybe just not 3 out of 5.
So we're at match point here. And Benitez going to send this to a second serve here. Dizon and Martinez Vich, they've led pretty much throughout. They can do it here.
I think that's a little out there, yeah.
So just out, and that takes care of business for Megan Dizon and Jaume Martinez Vich. Benitez. Second mixed doubles match of the day is complete, and Megan Dizon and Jaume Martinez Vich 11-6, 11-4 over Jeannie Bouchard and Juan Benitez, the 14th seed, moving on here at the Rate Vegas Cup. And they join us right now courtside as you look at visions of Jaume and Megan taking care of business. Guys, Jaume, we'll start with you. Beautiful day here in Vegas. Perfect day for pickleball. Megan's by your side. You got a great partner. Take us through that match. What are you guys thinking out there?
At the beginning, I guess it's kind of hard to get used to the Vegas altitude. You know, there was a lot of mistakes. But at the end, we kind of put our things together a little bit, and that's what made us close the match.
Congratulations, guys. This is a question for Megan. Have you and AJ hit the tables yet this week or are you planning to?
Oh, we haven't yet. We probably will. Probably a couple times, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I don't know where else I was going with that, but... Huh? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's my birthday, so we're probably going to go out for that.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Absolutely awesome. Jaume, see, you're in Vegas. What are some of the things you like to do here in Sin City?
Definitely stay at home and cook. That's my...
It's also his birthday today.
It's also my birthday, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're celebrating a win together here, so yeah. It's a great day to be alive.
So
happy birthday, guys.
Thank you, guys.
It's pretty cool. You guys enjoying this partnership, and your birthday's today, hers is tomorrow. Pretty incredible stuff. All right, looking at the field the rest of the week, what do you guys hope to accomplish, and how do you think your styles complement each other here?
Is it for me or for her?
Either one, both of you.
Okay. We're working on the partnership. You know, we have a lot of fun playing together. We want to do better than what we're doing so far, so we're trying our best, but it's taking us a little bit of time, but we are patient, so everything is great.
And Megan, AJ's about to take the court behind you. Will you sit and watch him compete, and what do you think he needs to work on in this upcoming match?
Oh, he just needs to play big, and yes, I'll definitely be watching him.
Good stuff, guys. Well, congrats. We'll see you in the round of 32.